Hey, what's up guys? Rev here. I regret to inform you that the Twitter freaks have created another boycott and related harassment campaign. If you thought everything was bad in February, well, gear up because there is another round of nonsense currently in motion. Now, of course, despite everything that happened with the Hogwarts Legacy related drama, no lessons were learned. People are once again being harassed over this kind of stuff, and another boycott is unfortunately for them promoting the exact thing they're trying to cancel. But this time it is another Harry Potter related set of projects, and there's two of them. There's actually a game called Quidditch Champions. We'll look at that later in the video, but the main focus is this new HBO Max series that is coming out, of course, based on Harry Potter. And you can see the number of quote retweets. 30,000 quote retweets on this promotion. And yes, many people calling for a boycott of this show and saying that if you participate in this in any way, you are not an ally. And also, obviously, coming with that, a lot of people saying that you deserve to be harassed and threatened over it. So here's the typical boycott post, because nothing was learned from last time. This person saying that JK Rowling is an executive producer and she will directly benefit. And they say that 3 times just to make sure you're listening. And then say, if you support trans people to exist, you do not touch this, period. And obviously 6,000 likes on this. So they're calling for a boycott. And if you participate in this, you clearly don't care about trans people. Sounds familiar, right? It's Hogwarts Legacy 2.0. Except this time, JK Rowling is more involved. So congratulations to all the Twitter freaks. The boycott of Hogwarts Legacy backfired so badly that not only did the game have unprecedented sales, over $1 billion in sales, by the way, but now, unlike Hogwarts Legacy, where JK Rowling had virtually no involvement other than selling her IP, this time, JK Rowling is directly involved with this project and will benefit from its success. Yes, you guys quite literally backfired so hard. You made Hogwarts Legacy succeed, and you made more projects come out and encouraged JK Rowling to get involved because they were that successful with the last one. Bravo. Bravo. But here they are promoting another boycott. Insanity. Nothing was learned. And, same old right here. The gamer who was very involved with the Hogwarts Legacy related drama coming out to say that you should not watch the Harry Potter reboots. Well, they were involved, like I said, with the Hogwarts Legacy stuff, and it's unsurprising to see them scraping the barrel and pandering to Twitter freaks because it's the only way they can get clicks, either people giving them very mild supports out of virtue signaling or people going there to laugh at them. But yeah, once again, the media is on the side of the Twitter freaks, and I guess that's not surprising. But this tweet in particular was very interesting. This account, with over 200,000 followers, by the way, posted this now deleted quote retweet of the promotion we just looked at from HBO Max, saying, "I don't care if this show is successful or a failure. I just hope anyone involved in creating this or acting in it gets harassed out of the industry for being involved in a project JK Rowling is directly involved in." Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are the good guys. Fighting the bad, mean JK Rowling by harassing innocent people involved with one of her projects. Yeah. So basically, read between the lines there. All of the actors and everyone involved in the production of the show should be harassed so badly that they're out of the industry forever. And remember, this is Harry Potter. So predictably, a lot of the actors involved in this are children. This person is advocating for bullying children so badly, they are removed from their related industry they're trying to get into. The good guys, fighting big old mean JK Rowling by harassing children. The good guys. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, they deleted that tweet. So they would make a follow-up to, not fully back down to basically say, I win and I'm not listening to you, by saying, deleting my JK Rowling tweet, not because I'm wrong, but because people were annoying about it. Not dealing with that. Because, people asking fair questions like, why do you advocate for bullying children, is super annoying. But you advocating for harassing people over this series, totally not annoying, right? Yeah. Well, this person then says, you were right anyway, and they responded by saying, I was. So doubling down while also deleting the tweet to avoid all the backlash is, they got cold feet and they basically backed down, and looks even worse. I'll be honest with you, it looks even worse. But we're going to move on to another tweet because this has not only a good point here, but the replies to this are absolutely hilarious. So this user quote retweets saying, Harry Potter game not affiliated with JK comes out. Twitter throws a fit, harasses several people into breaking down and even retiring. Backlash only makes the IP even more popular. New show comes out this time with even more Rowling supervision. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. People boycotted and harassed so hardly that they freely promoted the Hogwarts Legacy game into immense levels of success, and it encouraged the franchise to say, hey, let's get JK Rowling involved because we're on a roll, we have more attention than ever, so let's get JK Rowling involved. Complete and utter backfire. But some of these replies are just hilarious. So I don't know what happened in this wasteland of replies here, but deleted. And the original poster responding with, fun fact, Rowling didn't earn any money from Hogwarts Legacy due to the rights of the Harry Potter games already belonging to Warner Bros. Been that way since the PS2 era. And this user saying, also, hey, let's ignore the hurting others part because fictional franchise is more important than other human beings. Yeah, it's really rich for the Twitter freaks to say that fictional franchises are more important than human beings while they're harassing human beings over a fictional franchise. Yes, JK Rowling is a real person, but that project, Hogwarts Legacy, was something she had no involvement in other than selling the IP to them to do what they want with it. And real people were harassed as a result. Yeah, this isn't about, not hurting others. This whole thing has been about hurting others and feeling powerful on Twitter by bullying and harassing people to the point of crying on stream, quitting, retiring, getting doxxed, threatened. That's what it was all about. It's about bullying and having a shield by saying, JK Rowling bad, anything involved with her or in her name or in her IP, free game to harass people over and mistreat them and treat them like they're fictional, basically. They treat fictional people better than they do real people, which tells you a lot. But here's another couple of replies. This person responding to the original post by saying, ha, in quotes, take that, people who support trans rights. The artist rallying against trans people is still wealthy and popular. Where the original poster responded, you being in support of trans rights doesn't excuse or justify bullying. If you actually cared, you'd call out the people who are using trans people as a shield against criticism while engaging in cry-bullying instead of further tainting their reputation with your bad behavior. Well said. And this person responds, point out who was properly bullied, because all I saw was one pathetic VTuber who was quitting anyways and started fake crying on stream. Our dude over here is literally crisscrossing the VTubers involved in this in his headcanon. He's literally mixing up Pikamee and Silverveil. It's some sort of like Frankenstein abomination in his brain where he was mixing up what happened. So to remind this person, of course, because nothing happened, meanwhile you have people saying that, yeah, we harassed and we have to harass again. But to remind someone like this and to clarify, the VTuber who was quitting anyways was Pikamee. And yes, there's a lot of evidence to show that she was considering graduating, but based on some of the statements from her management and the just circumstances, it is very clear that the harassment that came from her simply wishing to play Hogwarts Legacy sped up the graduation process. And the fake crying on stream was from Silverveil, who definitely wasn't fake crying when she was describing how she was doxxed and her family was doxxed over simply playing Hogwarts Legacy. But you know what? Again, don't believe the VTubers were harassed. Well, here's another thread related to the whole new HBO Max series where this user says, if you don't stop whining, the trans community will delete another VTuber. Wasn't whining, just saying, if you keep saying, then it will happen. So a pretty thinly veiled threat there. And I know some people will say, oh, it's a joke, but is it really? Is it really a joke when that was exactly what people wanted and achieved by harassing many different content creators, including VTubers, over this stuff? Like, yeah, it's a joke with 1,400 likes on a random reply to a thread and only 2 quote retweets criticizing it. Like, yeah, the mask is fully off at this point, and I guess that's hardly surprising. Like what else are you supposed to do with this situation? They've been caught red-handed harassing hundreds of people over this game. I mean, I have a 36-minute long video, my finale to the whole Hogwarts Legacy drama, that we go through hundreds of screenshots of people being harassed, doxxed, and threatened simply over playing the game. It wasn't education, it wasn't criticism, all harassment over simply playing Hogwarts Legacy. Well, like I said earlier in the video, there was actually another project recently announced coming from the Harry Potter franchise. This time, it is Quidditch Champions, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a game that focuses on the Quidditch gameplay, and people have been, obviously, you can see a number of quote retweets. People are, once again, saying boycott this game. You know, don't participate. You're a bad person if you participate. But there's been a lot more focus on the HBO Max series, which is why I focused on that. And also this one came a few days later. But I'm saying this to end the video on more of a funny note, I guess. The language of Warner Bros. Games tweet here has made people outraged in the most hilarious way. I don't understand. So it's saying calling all beaters, chasers, keepers, and seekers. So people are calling this tweet transphobic, but a lot of people are just having a laugh at this with the chasers language. If you don't know, it's a slang term for particularly men who only seek out trans women for the purposes of dating and sex. No other way of saying it. And basically, they fetishize trans women, right? That's the term chaser. And so people are saying that they did this on purpose. They use this language on purpose to incite trans people on Twitter, which is absolutely ridiculous. If you want to have a laugh at the awkwardness of this situation, sure, fine. But if you actually think they're trying to be transphobic here, please, come on already. The thing is, the term chasers has been a part of the Harry Potter franchise for multiple decades at this point. It is obviously a part of the whole Quidditch aspect of the franchise, and it makes sense to have it in the tweet. It's just, I guess, a little unfortunate given everything surrounding this franchise currently and all of the drama. But yeah, I just want to point that out for a little laugh at the end because I know this stuff is a little bit depressing. But that is going to do it for this video. We are in the midst of another boycott and harassment campaign coming on the horizon. Will it be worse than last time? It's hard to imagine it could be possible, but who knows? With the power of Twitter freaks, anything is possible, I guess. But we're going to do our best to sit here and point and laugh and try to have some sensibility in a time where people have completely lost their minds over some of the most non-issue related things you'll ever see. But that's going to do it for this video. Please share all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.